Good afternoon, afternoon, afternoon. And as soon as I say that, they all come jumping up on me. Not right now, I gotta record. Okay. Oh, well, we ain't gonna walk around today, guys, because I am whooped. Been working out at HQ all day, and we are ready for electric. I've got all the things that the electrical engineer said that he needed for them to come and pull the wire and to put the transformer in and all of that. So, yeah, good times. That was a pretty big project. Big shout out to Junk to Jim. Old Gary over there for helping me out with that, with old Bertha. Definitely made it a whole lot easier than it could have been, because that was a 4 to 5 foot trench that we had to dig, about 200 foot, and it was massive. We got everything ready though today. That video will probably be coming out probably next Tuesday. It'll be a lead up to it. There's one video of a lot of work that got done out there that I need to put out tomorrow on Come On Homesteading. And then Saturday will be all of the ditch digging and all of that. And then Tuesday will be the completion of everything that we had to do and filling in the ditch and all of that and installing the breaker box and all of that. It was a big project, so it spanned over quite a bit of time. And like I said, I've been burning it at both ends as well. I've been doing some work down there at Mary's new place as well, plus keeping up with Come On Mountain also. So, and editing videos and all of that. I will be taking this weekend off. I got some stuff coming up and looking forward to it. I need a break. My back needs a break. My back's been hurting since last Monday, and it's getting a little bit better, but it's kind of worked its way into my shoulder blade in the back there a little bit. But pushing through. Tomorrow we'll be digging the water line and running all the PEX and stuff for the water. So hopefully in about 2 weeks I will have power, water, and internet out there. Clips down there. It just hit the tripod. And yeah, so I didn't feel like walking around the property today, guys. So I'm just kind of hanging out like a hare in a biscuit with y'all. We had like a freak storm come through today. It wasn't even calling for rain. And then all of a sudden it started sprinkling. And we still had a bunch of tools out from setting the pole and the breaker box and all of that. Service meter box or whatever you call it. And a couple of sprinkles hit me while I was on Uber filling in the ditch. And so I jumped off real quick, put all the tools in the shop. And about the time I got the last power tool in the shop, I mean, it just came down. It was blowing sideways, and the trees were blowing real hard sideways. I thought maybe a tornado was coming or something. It was strong winds, and the rain was literally going this way. And rain just enough to stop the progress on back dragging the ditch. Pretty much got most of the ditch filled up, but it was just back dragging it and smoothing everything out at that time. So we opted to go ahead and stop. That way we didn't dig ruts and stuff, being that everything was wet. Don't want to make more of a mess by just trying to go. So we stopped. It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get any more rain tonight, so to give it a chance to dry out a little bit. And we got more digging to do tomorrow, because now we're doing the water line. But the water line ditch is a lot shallower than that high voltage line. So hopefully, fingers crossed, don't want to jinx it. Hopefully that goes a lot smoother. We kind of got a game plan. We're going to start at the meter box. We're going to go ahead and put the PEX in, hook it up, and then start running the pipe. And Gumby's going to dig in front of me with Bertha, and me and Uber's going to come behind him, laying the pipe in and filling up the ditch as I go. That way, whenever we get down to the other end, it's already filled in, leveled, and all of that. So that's the goal. Hopefully we can do that in one day. Hopefully we don't run into any problems. We ran into a couple today that you'll see on the video Tuesday. Had to break out my MacGyver skills just a little bit to get the project where it needed to get, because they didn't sell what we needed anywhere around here. I went to 2 different places, and I had to kind of think a little bit outside the box to come up with a solution for it. But we got it, and it looks factory. It looks factory. It turned out phenomenal, and cost me about $25. But yeah, the alternative was not good. So that was pretty cool. It came together. I just seen my batteries dying on my phone, so this won't be a very long one. I believe Danielle's coming back tomorrow. She's hanging out with the grandbabies and going to open house and all that for the kids going back to school and stuff, so that's cool. I'm glad she's having a good time over there. Went and hung out with her sister a little bit last night, so she's getting a little break, and she's still working on editing, and I think she's supposed to film something today. I'm not for sure. I think that's what she said. So yeah, just kind of staying busy, staying very, very busy. I'll be editing tonight, taking a little break after, because that sun was hot today. And in that deep 4 or 5 foot ditch, it was like being in a toaster oven. It was hot. It was hot. I got a little dizzy today. Drunk so much water. Still got a big water beside me. Got to hydrate. Got to hydrate. I got one of those body armors in there too. I'm going to drink. Put a little bit more electrolytes in me. I try to drink on hot days like this. I try to at least drink one of the bigger ones just to get electrolytes back in me, because water only does so much. But I was so dirty. The inside of my truck is dirty from me sweaty and all the mud and stuff on me. Coming home, I literally came home and I thought it was going to storm again. So I jumped straight out the truck, went and took care of the animals, and then came straight in, got in the shower, took a shower, and then made me some dinner. Had an early dinner because I didn't eat really today. So I needed to get some food in me. I was starting to feel a little weak. So did that, and then kind of came in and chilled for a little while. Got a little bit of that air condition. I needed it. And then I decided I would go ahead and film this, get this out for you guys, and now I'm going to edit after this and get the video ready for tomorrow for Come On Homesteading. So, yeah, it's awesome. For all you guys that went over and subscribed to Junk to Gems and Mary and Miley's Adventures yesterday and today, thank you very much. They are extremely, extremely happy, and they're all in very positive spirits, and really glad that y'all are being so kind and all the kind of words and stuff, and understanding that life has its issues and stuff, and as long as everybody deals with it the right way, then you know it is what it is. So they're overjoyed with the amount of support that they've received with all of this. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Y'all are the best subscribers on the planet. I tell everybody I got the best subscribers on YouTube, and I stand by it. I stand by it. But yeah, man, I'm like 2 days away from getting a break, and I'm ready, because this last couple of weeks, guys, there's been so much going on behind the scenes. I've been pulled in a million directions, and I'm whooped. I need a break. I need a break. My body's telling me I need a break, and mentally I could use a break too, because there's been a lot going on, and but everything's moving forward. I got some stuff in the mail. I actually got Pops a present right there that I'm doing for him. Came yesterday from FedEx, so I'm excited about that. Can't wait to get that put together for him. He already knows it's here. So yeah, excited about that. But I got a lot of little things to do. Taking a little break this weekend, and then after that, guys, it is wide open until I think October. It's wide open until October. October is going to be a little bit busier month. Got the guys' annual fishing trip, and also got Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue that we're going to. So I do have those two things coming in October, and then of course Halloween and stuff like that. And then it's fall, guys. Then fall is here. So not a lot more time before winter. Got to stay focused. Talked to Wiley today. When I get paid here next week, I'm going to go ahead and order the saw blades, and I'll get those on the way so we can start on the tiny house. Because about the time they get here and he gets the sawmill delivered, it'll be about the time that I'm finished up with this phase of HQ. Because it's going to take me a minute for the next phase of HQ, because I got to save up some more Django. As y'all know, I just bought property and stuff, so the funds are a little low right now. So I need to save up a little bit more Django, because before I can run the electric in the shop and stuff, I have to take all the old wiring out because they cut it all, take the old incandescent lights out, and then I have to frame up all the way around the walls on the inside because they didn't quite build it properly for that. And so I got to do that before I can even start running the electric, because I need it framed out. That way the electric can go like it's supposed to go before I can even get to that next point. So I'm going to have to save a little bit of that Django to do the next phase. But I will have power out there. I will have some outdoor plugs with GFIs and stuff on them right outside the shop, so I can run extension cords in there and, you know, have lighting or use tools or whatever for the time being. But once I get those sawmill blades, I'll be able to start milling the siding and the fascia and the soffit for the tiny house. And me and Danielle was kind of talking schedules just the other day. And I think once we're done with HQ, we're going to get the chicken coop and the greenhouse situated, get those two things done. I've already talked to SLR. They're going to come over and help me finish with the glass. And then me and Danielle's going to knock out the bedroom part, and then we're going to start on the outdoor part. I believe in about 7 days I can finish the inside. Once we get started, I've already got all the materials except for drywall. I've already got the electric stuffer in there. I've got the plugs, the switches, the light switches, the lights. I got the insulation already. Got the wire and the paint and the epoxy flake and all that stuff for the floor to make it all match. So I got most of the materials already to do that bedroom. So I'll be able to do that while I'm saving a little Django for the next phase out there at HQ. Trying to move both properties along as I can. And then on top of that, me and Gumby need to get down there and do what we talked about yesterday on here in the middle of all that as well. So I'll kind of do that in between, because Wiley has a job and all of that. So there'll be some days that we can't work together, and some days that we can. So I'll fill my time down there at Ryder's Hideout clearing that as well. So it's going to be busy all the way up until winter, guys. It's going to be slammed. And my goal this winter is to do some more land clearing, fence lines and stuff like that, and work on fencing. You know, steady trying to move the infrastructure here forward, because hopefully next year we can start on this thing behind me and start making progress on that. That's not going to be a very fast build. That's going to be do a phase, save some Django, do a phase, save some Django. So it's going to take time. Definitely going to take time. Honestly, I'd like to get a sawmill before I start this, because where I don't have to borrow one. Thankfully, Wiley's going to let me use his to finish up the tiny house. But I kind of need my own so I can build a log cabin. So a lot going on, guys. A lot going on up here in the old brain. But making progress. There's only one way I know to do all of this, guys, and that's just take one step at a time, and every day try to make progress, and eventually you'll get there. So we've made a lot of progress this year. This has been a very productive year. I feel like accomplished quite a bit, and yeah, lots happened. Lots happened. All right, guys. Love every single one of y'all. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. Hopefully you took another step closer to your goals, but hopefully you kept it real. See y'all tomorrow. Come on.